An incident in childhood when a teenager Leo fell from a boat, and his neck was damaged by a screw, cost him the loss of his voice. Based on a religious commitment to the Lord, his pious mother from the Amish sect refuses the operation, and Leo grows up mute. In 30 years, in 2035, we see him as an adult. Leo Baylor works as a bartender in a Berlin strip club and meets a cocktail waitress Nadira there. Nadira confesses to her friend Luba that she did not reveal her past to Leo and did not tell him how desperately she needed money. After a noisy client, Stuart, begins to molest Nadira, Leo attacks him. Nadira, terrified, begs Leo to stop this, telling him that it is very important for her to keep her job. Maxim, the owner of the club, threatens Leo with dismissal and reprisal if this happens again on his part. A sobbing Nadira appears in Leo's apartment and tries to tell him about something important. But Leo tells her that the only thing that matters to him is that they don't break up. Everything else doesn't interest him. He shows her the elaborate bed he made for her as a gift. Touched, Nadira says that she is not worthy of him, and they embrace. At this time, Maxim's gangsters meet with two American surgeons, Bill Cactus and Duck Teddington, who perform illegal operations. Bill desperately misses America, wants to leave Berlin, and orders Maxim to make him documents in his name and for his little daughter Josie. His partner Duck, however, is already used to living in Berlin, where he is engaged in a left-wing business related to the installation of implants and performing cybernetic operations. Bill is very interested in working for Maxim and his associates, including Stuart, and therefore he asks Leo to leave Stuart alone. Stuart returns to the strip club and bullies Leo about Nadira, who is not there at this time. Driven to anger, Leo attacks Stuart again, and then Maxim fires Leo. Worried that he has lost sight of Nadira, Leo goes out to Luba, who works as a prostitute, but Luba refuses to help. An anonymous text message leads Leo to Stuart's illegal establishment. There he discovers Bill with his Josie, and Bill takes Josie away while Stuart deals with Leo. Suddenly remembering that Nadira at some point wrote the address on her rug, Leo reproduces the print with charcoal and leaves from there. Nadira's address leads Leo to Oswald. When Leo silently expresses interest in Nadira's painting, Oswald suspects that Leo may be working for Nikki Shimshek, Maxim's subordinate, who makes a profit using Maxim's prostitutes. Leo meets with Shimshek when he looks after Josie. Both, simultaneously engaged in sketches, Leo and Josie get acquainted in this way, and Leo openly leaves money from Oswald and a note accusing Shimshek in front of Maxim's henchmen. After tracing Nadira's address, Leo discovers Luba. Luba admits that she and Nadira worked as prostitutes. After tracking down where Nadira's mother lives, Leo learns from her that Josie is Nadira's daughter, and realizes that the cactus is the culprit behind Nadira's disappearance. After Bill and Duck finish mutilating Shimshek on Maxim's orders, Bill discovers photos of naked children on Duck's computer. Bill threatens to tear off Duck's hands if he ever touches any child again. But at this time Maxim calls and informs Bill that the documents are ready, from which the cactus comes into an enthusiastic mood. He takes Duck with him to the city to celebrate this event, and even offers his house to Duck for joy. In the store, a security guard catches a cactus stealing, and Bill threatens to kill the guard. When Duck intervenes, Bill gets him. Out of anger, Duck tells Leo where Bill is going. Armed with a club of his own making, Leo breaks into Maxim's house, beats him and his henchmen, and then grabs fabricated documents from the table. In the cactus house, Leo discovers a mutilated Shimshek and Nadira's corpse. After finishing Shimshek, Bill, who broke into his home, attacks Leo, but with a sharp blow of his dagger Leo pierces his throat. Then he takes Nadira's body in his arms and leaves with it. Duck comes to Bill's house. He refuses to take him to the hospital and taunts him, teasing him about the upcoming abduction of his daughter Josie. Before doing this, Duck overwhelms Leo and inserts an electrolarynx into his throat to hear Leo apologize for killing Bill. When Leo refuses to apologize, Duck drives him to the bridge. Before Duck can throw him into the river, Leo takes a deep breath and throws himself into the water, dragging Duck with him. Duck drowns, and Leo, surfacing, shouts to Josie to move away from the edge of the bridge, because it's dangerous. Then, getting out of the water, Leo says that he will take the girl to her grandmother. The film ends with a scene in a roadhouse. Josie draws while sitting at the table, and Leo looks at her with love.